In all the three worlds because it is the abode of Navada Bhakti, the 9 kinds of devotion: Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Pada, Sevanam, Archanam, Andanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atmanivedana. The real identity of Navadvip was revealed by Prahlad. Oh, is it? Yes, in Srimad Bhagavatam, when he described the 9 kinds of devotional service, he hinted that there is a place which personifies these 9 kinds of devotional service. And because the Lord had told him not to directly describe about Navadvip, that is why.
So he hinted that time.
Yes.
Prahlad did so many kalpas, so
Yeah.
many Chaturyugas before. Isn't it?
Yes.
One mantra did this happen so many Prahlads?
Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha, they were the sons of Kashyap. And Kashyap was the immediate son of Brahma.
First Manvantara.
Yes.
And Prahlad's grandson Bali is still alive.
Yes. Bali is Chiranjeeva. Because Vaman Avatar is always staying with Bali Maharaj. So by seeing Vamana, he never dies. He became Amritatvaya Kalpate.
And Prahlad is already serving Lord in the Goloka. Is that so many?
Yes. Prahlad is the son of Virochana. And
Prahlad's son.
Prahlad's father.
Hiranyakashipu.
Oh, sorry. I mean grandfather.
Okay.
Grandfather.
Grandfather is Kashyap.
Kashyap. Let me see. Prahlad. Oh, yes. Prahlad's son is Virochana and Virochana's son is Bali Maharaj.
Prahlad's son is Virochana. Correct.
Yes. And Virochana's son is Bali Maharaj.
Bali Maharaj.
So Bali Maharaj's grandfather is Prahlad.
Correct. हेलो कश्यप आप कहाँ पे हो বলছি ও চিপ আছে তো গাড়িতে বলেছে এই কথা মালিককে আমি ফোন করলাম
Lord Krishna had originally established a village named as Vraj Nava or Nava Vraja. In Vraja itself, Lord Krishna established a specific Leela Sthali known as Braj Nava, Nava Braj. But in due course of time it has disappeared. That is why Radharani created this new Braj outside of Braj. Navadvip. All the expert and wise scholars of this whole world, they have concluded that the best object of meditation is Navadvip Dham. One can see all the pastimes very easily, and even Vrindavan is revealed very easily by meditating on Navadvip. It is a Vrindavan. Only difference is in Vrindavan here is situated on the bank of the Ganga, not the Jamuna. That is the only difference. The abode of Pancha Shiva and Shakti, whom we saw yesterday, Vriddha Shiva and Praudha Maya. and the ornament of Navadvip is bhakti. Every house, every ant, every insect, everyone is absorbed in bhakti rasa 24 hours. When they sleep also they think about the Lord's pastime during the day. So it is like yoga nidra. Antardvip, Simantadvip, Kodrumadvip, Madhyadvip, Koladvip, Ritudvip, Janudvip, Modadrumadvip and Rudradvip. Does it pause automatically when there is a sound reduction? No, you have to pause.
You have to pause.
Okay. Normally nowadays they come when there is no sound.
Sound. It pauses.
Yeah. But you can pause and restart. It doesn't make a new file.
No.
Okay. So the experts they say that Navadvip is totally Pancha Yojana or Shodasha Krosa. 1 Yojana approximately is 8 miles and 1 Krosa is approximately 2 miles.
Krosa is 2 miles.
2 miles.
And 1 Yojana is
Around 7-8 miles. There are little differences in the calculation of Yojana according to Surya Siddhanta and Bhagavatam. But approximately 7-8. So around exact transcendental area of Navadvip is 32 miles. 16 Krosas. The center of Navadvip is somewhere between Mayapur and the Jagannath temple in Simantadvip. Somewhere between that area is the center of Navadvip. I think it is Chaitanya Math. Yes, Vrajapattan. Yes. Yogapeeth and Vrajapattan, they are the center of Navadvip Mandal. "500 years ago, Navadvip was so beautiful in the district of Nadia that it is impossible to calculate how many thousands of people lived there. In Navadvip, it was a center of learning. Bhattacharyas and Chakravartis and Panditas and all the scholars of India, they were staying in a center of learning. That is why the Lord appeared in Navadvip, because he came as a teacher in Kali Yuga. As a Dvija Brahmana. In Chaitanya Bhagavat it is described that Navadvip Puri looked just like Madhupuri. Madhupuri or Mathura, in which lakhs of people were staying, but they were of the same class. Scholars. And there were 2 kinds of people in Navadvip, which is the abode of happiness, Brahmanas and Vaishnavas. And they were all virtuous, gentle, noble, broad-minded, industrious and learned in all the scriptures. There were also many doctors, Kaviraj, laborers, traders. They were all honest, religious and educated. They all looked like demigods. And Navadvip was like Vaikuntha. Every day, every minute, every hour there was a bhakti festival in Navadvip. Bhakti. And the surprising thing is, even those people in Navadvip who had Ashta Siddhis, 8 mystic powers. They were humbly serving in the temple there. Nobody could identify them. Because they understood bhakti is the highest. The people of Nadia, they were not concerned with dharma, artha, kama and moksha. They were not concerned. They could control the tapatraya, the threefold miseries of material existence. And because they carried the light of devotion, they were very calm, always quiet, and full of love. The houses of Nadia were very beautiful and the entire district was surrounded by Ganga, Suradhuni. Another name of Ganga is Suradhuni. Suradhuni means it descends from the Devaloka.
The sound of the devas.
Yes, yes.
Ganga flows. Ganga flows to make a sound.
Yeah. Pearl-like flowers which emulated the rising moon. These kind of flowers, they blossomed in Navadvip. Just like Vrindavan, the beauty of Navadvip was ever fresh in all the 6 seasons, simultaneously present. Though the ever increasing glory of Nadia, Navadvip was spread all over the universe. Yet the real glories of Navadvip, only a few people were able to know. Very few. It was beyond the comprehension of any living being. धूप आ रहा है. So in Nadia, Indra, Shiva and Brahma, they always engaged in peaceful meditation, dhyan, always meditation mood. While Ghanshyam, Lord Krishna, was always sporting his leelas in Navadvip Mandal. In Chaitanya Chandramrit, Sripad Prabodhananda Saraswati states that I wish I could feel attraction for this ever joyful and magnificently beautiful place where Sri Chaitanya Dev took his birth, simply to benefit all the living entities. This is the holy place of Navadvip where bhakti is manifest in every home, every house. The divine place of Navadvip Dham took advantage of the presence of the disguised incarnation of Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu to reveal its true nature, simply for the benefit of Kali Yuga. In the Srimad Bhagavatam 11th canto, there is a beautiful conversation between the Nava-Yogendras and Maharaj Nimi. He asked the Nava-Yogendras, their great self-realized souls, what is the incarnation of the Lord in Kali Yuga? Please tell me. So it is said that Lord Krishna will protect mankind and destroy the enemies. Right, of the universe by taking form as Nara, Tiryaka, Rishi, Deva and Matsya. But in Kali Yuga, my dear, the Lord will disguise himself in the form of a Brahmana and perform Nama Sankirtan. Disguise, the Lord will disguise himself. Channa avatar. That is why one of the name of the Lord is very unique name. His name is Tri Yuga or Tri Yugi. Yeah. But even though he appears in all the 4 yugas, still
One is hidden.
one is hidden. Yes.
No, there's 3.
Tri Yugi. Is the name of Gauranga actually, Krishna.
Now when this spreads more and more, everybody will come to know. It's no more 3 UG.
But still it's catching up very slowly, doesn't it?
Be known to all.
Yes. By the time it will catch up, at that time Kali Yuga will come in full force. And again it will go down. Yeah.
Yeah, that will be Kalki also.
They deserve to know only about Kalki. Because they are waiting to be killed.
Where the Lord himself.
Yes. Because their life has no meaning anyway. Other than live or die. Because you can't tell them that they'll. No, I mean you can't tell them their life has no meaning. They think that they are living their life.
A very meaningful way.
Yeah. But they are doing nothing to improve their life after death.
No, just
I think she's wearing New Year's dress today.
it's only a jacket she's wearing.
Okay.
There's no place in the suitcase, so I told her to wear it.
Okay.
We don't buy clothes for New Year's, Mama.
Okay.
Only for Ugadi we buy. That's Gudi Padava.
Okay.
We don't celebrate New Year.
Okay.
Of course, we do wish each other because others also wish us, so we have to reciprocate.
Yes, yes. Yeah, this New Year is as per the Gregorian calendar.
For the calendar. For us, it starts.
পারলে নন্দীর
Chaitra.
টাকাটা তুলে দেবে বলি পারলে নন্দীর টাকাটা তুলে দেবে
We have 3 New Years.
It's in March for us.
As per the world and the Gregorian way, we celebrate. It is celebrated on 1st January. As per our birth, our family lineage, it is celebrated in different and different. Like you have in
Chaitra.
Chaitra,
Some people have in Vaishak.
Vaishak, and
Bengalis and Tamilians have it in
না না বানা ওকে দেবো না ওর বানা পাকা ঢাম না ওকে এত করিয়ে দিই আমার পার্টি যদি একটু লেট করে বা আমার পার্টি যদি একটুখানি ভুমা মানে বেড়াতে একটু 1 কিলোমিটার ঘুরে সেটা এসে সারনন্দকে রিপোর্ট করে
yes.
এমন ঢাম না ওনারা গাছেরও খাবে
And in the spiritual way,
ঘুরেগিরি করবে
in the level of the soul,
আমি প্রত্যেকবার
we celebrate New Year on Gaur Purnima.
বকশিস রেখে দিয়েছি জানো আর খেলা
That day the whole Gaudiya,
আমার পার্টি যদি 1 কিলোমিটার ঘুরে এই
the
সময় নন্দীকে বলে দেয়
Gaudiya calendar becomes one.
বা পার্টি যদি 1 ঘন্টা লেটে বেরোয়
It is known as Gaurabdha calendar.
ফোন করে তুমি চিন্তা করতে পারবে না ঠিক আছে কি দরকার আছে
Because Radhara Mahima Prema Rasa
খেতে লাভ কি
Sima
আছে?
Jagote Jana
সে যদি
Toki.
আমার জন্য ওরা পাতা
যদি গৌর না হইতো,
লোক ভিড়ে দেবো
তবে কি হইতো?
কোনো দরকার নেই
কেমন গৌরী
আমি সেন্টের জন্য 1 পয়সা রাখবো না
So if Gauranga had not come, there was no chance for us to get delivered in Kali Yuga. So he has given us a new life.
Okay, that way.
Yes. That is why the level of the soul, the calendar starts on Gaurabdha.
क्या ना हो भाई तुम्हारा इतना बात करते हैं भाई आपसे फोन करा
नहीं प्रवचन हो रहा है ना इसलिए
Actually,
बोल
driving
रहे
का
हैं।
time-
आप बात करो सब
ड्राइविंग का
गुस्सा
टाइम बात नहीं
का।
करना चाहिए
हाँ।
क्योंकि कंसंट्रेशन खराब हो जाएगा ना। ड्राइविंग का टाइम हमेशा हम लोग ट्रेनिंग भी देते हैं, ड्राइविंग करने के लिए ट्रेनिंग देते हैं कंपनी में। यही बोलते हैं कि मोबाइल हाथ में पकड़ने का ही नहीं।
आपको बात हमको मालूम है, लेकिन मैं क्या करूँ?
नहीं एक
मेरा
दो
तो यही
फोन है तो ठीक है लेकिन
हाँ,
बहुत ज्यादा
फोन से-
कर रहे हैं
हाँ,
इसीलिए बोल रहे
ये
हैं।
तो हमको
ये
मालूम
बात-
है, लेकिन हम लोग क्या करेंगे?
बार-बार
मालिक बात करेगा,
बीच में बोल
आदमी
रहे
लोग
हैं।
बात करेगा, हम लोग क्या करेंगे? फोन नहीं उठाएंगे तो उस हमको बोले क्या करता है, फोन नहीं उठाया, हमारा जो बात था मैं क्या
सुनाई
करूं?
नहीं दे रहे ना इसीलिए
उनको
ठीक है, थोड़ा
मालिक को
आराम से
समझा
करिए।
That is why he is driving slow, I think.
हाँ,
मालिक को
स्लो
समझाने
जाता
का
है, इसीलिए हम स्लो जाता है, बात कर लेते हैं स्लो जाता है।
मालिक को समझाने का है
तो
कि
मालिक लोग समझा नहीं, मालिक लोग हमको नहीं देखा, उसको हम देखना ही होगा, नहीं देखेगा तो हमारा चाकरी चला जाएगा। हम लोगों का यही सिस्टम है।
ठीक आराम से कर ले बात।
हाँ ठीक है, ठीक है।
और कम कर रहे हैं। So in Navadvip, the pastimes of Navadvip are beyond the comprehension of Brahma and Shiva. They cannot understand. नवद्वीप लीला को पूरा नहीं समझ पाते हैं, लेकिन महाप्रभु, by the desire of Mahaprabhu, some of his devotees they can understand. Only if the Lord wants we can understand him. Somebody asked the question, how can the infinite reveal himself to the finite? We are finite.
Yeah, the Lord is
Finite.
infinite.
Only when he decides
But
to make
why
it
not?
finite.
Why not?
No, he can remain infinite as well as reveal himself to the finite.
finite way.
He can do anything. He being the Lord.
Yes.
God is capable of doing anything.
But the Mayavadis say the difference between Mayavadis and Vaishnavas. The Mayavadis say that the finite needs to become infinite to understand the infinite.
That's not possible. How can a finite be
By meditation.
But in infinite you can have finite element.
Huh?
But in infinite you can have finite element.
Yes.
But a finite can have
Yes. Whereas Vaishnavas they say that infinite.
Door is locked, no, Swamiji? I mean, you're sitting in Islam.
Yes. Yes. When the finite reveals himself to the infinite reveals himself to the finite, then only the finite can understand the and that also not fully. It is described in the Vedas, nobody can understand Gaura Krishna fully. Krishna we cannot understand fully. Even when we go to Goloka, not possible to understand him. We will understand only those aspects of him
which he wants us to understand.
yes, which are needed in our sambandha with him. His qualities, his name, his past. So no one could grasp the totality of the Leelas of Mahaprabhu in Nadia. The same pastimes which Krishna performed in Dwapar Yuga in Vrindavan, they were again revealed by Mahaprabhu in Kali Yuga very mercifully. And learned people said that Navadvip was an eternal holy place. Just like a lotus flower, Navadvip sometimes reveals its supernatural powers, their full glory. At the other time, Navadvip conceals them, just like a lotus opens and closes. I think the lotus opens in the morning, sunlight. There's a particular time when the lotus opens, when it closes. Similarly, Navadvip is also independent like the Lord. Without considering the excessive distance, pilgrims would come from all directions to meet Lord Gauranga in Nadia. And being attracted by the supernatural power of Navadvip, they would take part in the Nama Sankirtan. Thus Navadvip being the center of the Mahaprabhu's pastimes and his associates, it became the greatest of all holy places in Kali Yuga. Bolo Navadvip Dham ki Jai. And we are all so unfortunate. We are returning from Navadvip.
About this time, even we both are feeling bad that we leaving Navadvip. Last visit we didn't feel anything,
Yes.
but this time slowly.
That means the Lord has enchanted you.
Yeah. Definitely you feel closer to the Lord when
Yes.
you're in the Dham.
Yes.
That feeling is there.
Yes. Just by living in the staying in the dham itself is a form of bhakti. Even if you don't do anything, even if you just sleep,
Then also you get.
yeah, it's a form of bhakti.
That's what Ashok had been doing. Sleeping so much.
All my.
So Ashok ji is the greatest bhakta
Yeah.
He was spending
because sleeping.
Whatever sleep pending, which was pending for me,
Ah.
it was maintained for.
Okay.
That I'm able to cover up in Dham.
Okay.
Of course, I made best
You-
utilization of time for chanting also.
Okay.
But then,
You can do in Navadvip and Puri, but not in Vrindavan.
right.
In Vrindavan, one has to be like the Goswami. Ahara, Nidra, Vihara, Kad, Vijito.
Everything.
You have to conquer eating, sleeping, everything. In Mayapur, there is a special area known as Mayapur. In Navadvip, special area known as Mayapur, where the Supreme Lord Gaurachandra has taken his birth. Mayapur was the Yoga Peeth of Navadvip, none different from the Yoga Peeth of Vrindavan. Do you remember the Yoga Peeth of Vrindavan? We saw that. I think you had already left.
Left by then.
It is situated in the in the Radha Govinda temple.
We didn't go. Radha go. Jaipur King's Temple.
We had seen it last time.
Last time we saw.
That inside we went, no? Remember?
Yes,
You
correct.
see Proud
We went
Maya all
inside,
that,
yeah.
no?
No, we went two steps down.
Steps we climbed, that is the hillock.
On to the left side of the temple, we went inside.
That is the Yoga Peeth. That is where Radha and Krishna are eternally sitting there, worshipped by thousands of gopis. Divyat Vrindaranya Kalpa Drumadav Srimad Ratnagar Simhasanastha Shri Shri Radha Srila Govinda Devu Rishtali Bhi Sevyamana Smarami. Divyat Vrinda, that is a big Singhasan, Ratna Singhasan. Below the Kalpa Vriksha. So that same Yoga Peeth has manifested in Mayapur. Here instead of Radha and Krishna and the Sakhis, Panch Tattva are sitting.
Yes, both together.
Yes. Panchatattva. No, Mayapur is worshipable by Brahma. Anybody who comes to Mayapur, Brahma gives up all his activities and he starts worshipping the feet of the person who has come to Mayapur.
My God.
And the demigods shower flowers on somebody who enters Yoga Peeth. Actually, those flowers are also subtle, like the demigods. We can't see the flowers, but they are actually falling on us. Dhanya, Dhanya, the demigods said, we are not able to take birth in this Prithvi. We are not able to visit Mayapur, but at least these souls are fortunate. They are doing it at least. All one's miseries can be destroyed. Are destroyed simply by seeing Mayapur. When Srinivas Acharya Thakur came to Mayapur after around 100 years of Gauranga's disappearance, they saw old Brahmin coming in their direction, walking in Mayapur. They bowed to that Brahmin and inquired about the welfare of Sri Ishan Thakur. And the Brahmin replied that they are just actually not even 100. This happened after 30 years after Gauranga's disappearance. And Ishan was Advaita Acharya's assistant. And Advaita Acharya sent Ishan to serve Sachi Mata in Yoga Peeth after he disappeared, Advaita Acharya. So Ishan was a man of the highest quality and he was famous throughout the whole world for his vast knowledge of devotional practice.
Advaita Acharya disappeared much before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
No, after.
Advaita Acharya also.
He was the first to appear and the last to disappear.
Oh, is it so? What
Quite
age?
older, Dada.
Very old.
Huh?
He appeared around 50 years before Lord Gauranga.
Appeared.
Means around 1436.
And disappeared?
And he disappeared almost 30 years after.
Oh, is it so? My God.
15 to I think 20 or 25 years. Yes.
So
After.
he was 124 years.
Yes. Because Mahavishnu never becomes old.
Right, correct.
He is Mahavishnu.
But then why the grey beard and all that is?
This is concoction.
But he was never old like that.
He never had any white beard. Even when he was 100 years old.
Oh,
He
is
was.
it so?
Puri temple is Dada. No beard.
We forgot.
Advaita Acharya.
Anyway, we are late. Next time. Shantipur.
Shantipur.
He has no beard. In Yoga Peeth, he has no beard. In Yoga Peeth, in Shiva Sangan, you saw the Panchatattva, they have no beard.
Yes.
This is speculation. One person speculated in the beginning and made one painting with a beard. Everybody, and that painting must have become famous somehow. Saying that, oh, Advaita is so old, let me put a beard.
Because it's called Acharya. They would have thought
Acharya.
of it. It will look nice.
He's radiant. All the members of the Panchatattva are golden in color and are clean shaved. So,
तो वर्ल्ड क्लास इसका इन इसका
साइड पे निकले
That is actually different. Golden color is more like chrome, like champaka flower. Chrome, you know chrome color.
Have it in my
It's
color.
like metal finish, no?
Have it in my color.
Polished metal finish.
No, not like metal. Exactly.
Oh, it's like a bronze gold.
It's like goldish color, goldish mustardy.
Goldish must.
देखिए आप लोग जाना ही होगा रास्ता बंद कर दिया वो जो बोला था ना हम जो पार्टी का जो बंद था वो बंद कर दिया आप लोग बोलेगा तो प्लेन जाने के लिए तब छोड़ेगा नहीं छोड़ेगा हम गाड़ी नहीं निकलेगा गाड़ी निकलेगा तो गाड़ी भाग देगा टूटेगा हाँ गाड़ी पर टूटेगा आप लोग आगे जाके उससे बात करिए तब हम गाड़ी लेके जाएंगे नहीं तो हम गाड़ी नहीं लेके जाएंगे
पार्टी के बोलेंगे.
पार्टी का जो लोग है
हाँ, पार्टी के बोलेंगे.
गाड़ी डाल
So, Brahma could never forgive himself for doing this, what do you call that, atrocious act of kidnapping the Lord's associates. And then he understood that the only way to save himself, even Krishna will never forgive, even if Krishna will forgive him, still Krishna's associates, devotees, they will not forgive him. The coward boys whom he kidnapped, the calves. So he said the only way is if when Krishna comes in a very merciful form, then if I beg his forgiveness. As Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then there is some chance for me. So immediately he came to Mayapur and Brahma worshipped Krishna in Navadvip. It was known as Atopur, or Antardvip. When Prabhu Gaurachandra appeared as a great lover of devotees, the glittering brightness of his body seemed to illuminate the 10 quotas of the globe. His golden complexion defeated the pride of gold and the glory of Kandarpa. He was beautiful with long arms that reached his knees as well as his gorgeous dress and ornaments. His smile mesmerized the entire universe. Everyone. He fell on the ground in humble obeisances at the feet of Sri Chaitanya. Brahma was so overwhelmed by the presence of the Lord that he lost his composure and wept as he eulogized the Lord with his 4 heads, 4 mouths. Seeing the sincerity of Brahma, Sachinandan spoke very sweetly. Oh Brahma, you are always my favorite. Lord told Brahma, because I have chosen you to create this universe. I am always pleased with you. Now tell me, what is your desire? Why have you come to Navadvip, my confidential abode? Brahma replied, my dear Lord, please take your birth in Nadia in Kali Yuga and reveal your pastimes to your associates. At that time, please allow me to take birth in a lower caste. Because I want to destroy my pride. People should look upon me with contempt so that my ego will be destroyed completely. Brahma is asking such a nice thing. And I will rest humbly at your feet. In this incarnation, please do not cover me with your illusory maya. Please, from my childhood. I beg you, please, as we have done previously. I want to be continuously involved with your associates, and I want to worship throughout my many lives and deaths. So Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu was very satisfied with the prayer of Brahma and granted his request. Brahma was delighted and he asked, oh, you are the Supreme Personality. So who can understand your intentions In your previous incarnation, you have performed many pastimes. What will you reveal to us when you come in Nadia? My dear Lord, please tell me. What will you reveal to us?
Hello? Kumar garu. Schedule time, is it? ఏమో గంట అంటున్నారు ఏం మరి జర్నీ అయితే ఇక్కడ నుంచి 1.5 hours ఉంది చేరిపోవచ్చే మళ్ళీ